Dear students, this is Roseline, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Computer Applications, St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Cuddalore. Let us see an introduction about distributed operating systems. First, we'll see what is an operating system. It is a system software that manages computer hardware and software resources and provides common services for computer programs. Some of the examples of operating system are Windows operating system, Linux operating system, Mac OS, FreeBSD, Red Hat, Solaris, and Sun Cobalt. An operating system is an interface between the user and the computer hardware and controls the execution of all kinds of programs. That is, the user can interact with the hardware only with the help of operating system. The evaluation of modern operating system are classified into first generation OS, second generation OS, and third generation OS. First, we'll see the first generation OS, which is nothing but the centralized OS. The major characteristics of centralized OS are it has process management, memory management, I/O management, and file management. The main goal of centralized OS is it will handle an effective resource management. This is the architecture of centralized OS. In this, the centralized OS will manage all the processes, memory, disks, files, and terminals. The next evaluation is second generation OS, which is nothing but network operating system. The main characteristics of network operating system are it has remote access, information exchange, and network browsing. The main goal of network operating system is it has interoperability, that is, sharing of resources between the system. This is the actual architecture of network operating system in which various clients can communicate to the server by sending requests. Similarly, the server can communicate to any client by sending reply. Another example of network operating system is if you want to interact with others, we need the network with certain traffic rules like this traffic. One more example is the client cannot directly interact with the resource. Instead, the client can communicate with the resource only with the help of server. The next evaluation is third generation OS, that is distributed operating system. The main characteristic of distributed operating system is it has computational power, file system, namespace, etc. The main goal of distributed operating system is it has single computer view of multiple heterogeneous computer systems. We'll see the definition of distributed operating systems. The distributed system is collection of independent computers which are connected through network. That is, the distributed system can communicate and coordinate their actions only by passing messages. In other words, it is a collection of independent computers which are connected through network. The two major scenarios of distributed operating system are it has vertical scaling and horizontal scaling. We'll see some of the examples of distributed operating systems. The first one is web search engines. This is the major growth in industry in the last decade. 10 billion per month for global number of searches. A very good example for web search engine is global distributed infrastructure. Another example is multiplayer online games. Large number of people interact through the internet with a virtual world. The main challenges are response time, real-time propagation of events. It shows the top 10 valuable Facebook statistics. This is possible only because of distributed operating system. The various reasons to prefer distributed operating system are in real world, The Facebook currently has 1.5 billion active monthly users. Google performs at least 1 trillion searches per year. About 48 hours of video is uploaded in YouTube every minute. A single system would be unable to handle the processing. Thus comes the need for distributed systems. It has extremely higher demand of users in both processing power and data storage. With this extremely demand, single system could not achieve it. So the distributed system has high availability, scalability, resistant to failure, etc. So hence, the distributed system is a challenging and interesting operating system, but still it has some failures. First one is partial failure and another one is concurrency. The partial failure is due to network or due to node failure. The concurrency drawback will occur. Nodes execute in parallel, messages travel asynchronously. This is the architecture of distributed operating system. A distributed system organized as middleware. The middleware layer runs on all machines and offers a uniform interface to the system. A middleware is a software that manages and supports the different components of a distributed system. It is in the middle of the system. It enables multiple systems to communicate with each other across different platforms. Some of the examples of middleware are transaction processing monitor, data converters, and communication controllers. The role of middleware are in some early systems, the middleware tried to provide the illusion that a collection of separate machines was a single computer. But today, clustering software allows independent computers to work together closely. Middleware also supports seamless access to remote services, doesn't try to look like a general purpose OS. Some of the examples of middleware are CORBA, Common Object Request Broker Architecture, DCOM, Distributed Component Object Management, SUNS ONC RPC Remote Procedure Call, RMI Remote Method Invocation, and Simple Object Access Protocol. The following are the main goals of distributed systems. First one is the relative simplicity of the software. Each processor has a dedicated function. Next one is incremental growth. If we need 10% more computing power, we just add 10% more processors. Next one is reliability and availability. A few parts of the system can be down without disturbing people using other parts. Another one is openness. Multiple computers of different types, operating systems and manufacturers can interact together in a simple system. The major advantages of distributed system over centralized system is inherent distribution, that is, some applications are inherently distributed. Some of the examples are airline reservation, banking, supermarket chain. Next one is reliability. If one machine crashes, the system as a whole can still survive. Higher availability and improved reliability. Very good example of reliability is nuclear reactors or aircraft. We'll see some of the disadvantages of distributed system over centralized system. The major disadvantages software. The software would be complex. The next one is network problem. That is, the network can saturate or malfunctioning of network. The main issue is security. It is possible, there is a possibility of security violation since the private data are visible to others over the network. Thank you.